Your person is eagerly awaiting the chance to see you again, filled with excitement, yet shadowed by deep regret. Time apart has become both their punishment and their teacher, giving them the space to reflect on past choices and the weight of what they've lost. Only now, in the quiet echo of your absence, do they understand how unwise it was to let you go. Losing you wasn't just a fleeting mistake or a moment of weakness, it was a decision that altered the course of their heart. Each day, they replay memories in their mind, imagining how life might have unfolded had they chosen differently. They can still recall the warmth in your eyes, the way laughter used to dissolve every worry, and how natural it felt just to exist beside you. Now, those memories feel like fragile glass, beautiful yet painful to hold. They long to make amends, to heal the wounds they once ignored, and to rekindle the happiness you both shared so effortlessly. Yet, as days have turned into months, silence has grown between you, stretching into something vast and uncertain. It has become an invisible wall, cold, heavy, and difficult to cross. Still, despite the fear that grips their heart, they nurture a fragile hope that you might one day allow them the chance to make things right. They know they cannot simply return expecting forgiveness. They understand that trust, once broken, is delicate and must be rebuilt with patience, honesty, and consistency. But hope, however small, continues to flicker within them like a candle refusing to die out in the dark. A nervousness lingers whenever they think about reaching out to you. It's not merely the passage of time that makes their heart tremble, it's the uncertainty of your response. They are haunted by the question of whether you would even want to hear from them again. The weight of knowing they caused you pain lies heavily on their heart. They can't escape the memories of moments when they turned away instead of drawing closer, when pride overpowered vulnerability, and when they allowed fear to disguise itself as indifference. In the past, they built walls around their emotions. They masked tenderness with sarcasm, replaced sincerity with distance, and chose silence when words could have brought healing. They once believed that by keeping you at arm's length, they were protecting themselves from being hurt. They mistook vulnerability for weakness and guarded their hearts so fiercely that they ended up wounding the one person who truly saw them. Sarcasm and detachment became their shield, and behind that armor, they hid all the affection they were too afraid to express. Yet, now, in the profound stillness of your absence, that armor feels unbearably heavy. They are finally beginning to understand the cost of their self-protection. Only now, when your presence is no longer a given, do they realize the depth of their mistake. Your withdrawal was a jolt, an awakening that shattered the illusion they could live without you. When you stopped giving them your attention, it was as if the ground beneath them shifted, leaving them unsteady and exposed. They have since come to see how deeply they took your presence for granted. Your silence has spoken volumes, louder than any words ever could. It carries the quiet pain of someone who was once willing to give everything, but finally had to step back to protect their own heart. And this realization, this undeniable truth, has left them remorseful, shaken, and desperate for redemption. As you've pulled back, something paradoxical has happened. They feel drawn to you even more. The space between you, rather than dulling their feelings, has only magnified them. They now crave the connection you once shared, the comfort, the laughter, the quiet understanding that needed no explanation. And with that yearning comes fear, a deep, relentless fear of losing you forever. This fear follows them into their waking moments and shadows their dreams. It reminds them constantly of everything they stand to lose if they don't act. What once felt like self-protection now feels like unbearable separation. They are exhausted from pretending that your absence doesn't affect them. Each day, they wear a mask of composure, trying to convince themselves and the world that they are fine. But beneath the surface, a silent struggle rages. The lie they once told themselves, that they could live without you, has become an unbearable burden. Their heart, once proud and distant, now aches for connection. They are ready to end this silence, to close the distance that time and fear have created. They want to come back, not to repeat old patterns, but to explain, to apologize, and to finally speak with the honesty that once eluded them. More than anything, they want truth, truth with you and truth with themselves. They are ready to admit what they've always known but never had the courage to say aloud: they need you. Without you, their world feels muted, drained of color and warmth. Nothing else fills the void. In their heart, they hold the quiet but persistent hope that you might grant them a second chance. They understand this would not be easy. They know that trust must be rebuilt and wounds must be gently tended. But they are willing to prove through actions, not promises, that they have changed. Now, more than ever, they recognize that letting you go was the greatest mistake of their life. They are determined to show that they've learned from it, to become the person who not only loves you but values and protects that love. Their heart beats with a new humility, shaped by regret and softened by longing. They have also noticed something extraordinary: you. They can see the transformation you've undergone since the separation, and it fills them with awe. The maturity, confidence, and self-assurance that now radiate from you are impossible to ignore. It's as though time and experience have sculpted you into an even more luminous version of yourself. You carry yourself with quiet strength, a calm grace that commands attention without effort. This shift has made you even more captivating than before. It's as if the person you've become is a reflection of everything they once dreamed of but never had the courage to fully appreciate. It amazes them to witness the serenity that now surrounds you, as though you've found harmony between who you are and who you're meant to be. Your growth has unveiled a beauty deeper than the surface, a beauty born of resilience, understanding, and self-love. Watching you blossom is like watching a flower unfold beneath the morning sun, each new layer revealing another facet of your inner light. What they admire most is your ability to find joy in moments others overlook, the way you pause to appreciate sunlight through leaves, the gentle rhythm of rain, the fleeting synchronicities that weave meaning through ordinary days. This simple yet profound appreciation for life sets you apart. You don't just exist in the world, you engage with it in a way that awakens something sacred. Through you, they've learned to see the magic in the mundane. You've shown them that even the smallest moments can hold immense beauty if only one has the eyes to notice. For this, they are endlessly grateful. They are drawn not only to your outer beauty but to your depth, your authenticity, and the quiet way you connect to the world. Your perspective has changed them. It has made them believe again, in love, in connection, in something greater than themselves. It's one of the many reasons they feel, deep in their soul, that you are meant to be together. So they wait, patiently, quietly, faithfully, because in their heart they know you are made for each other. Though your paths may have diverged, they sense that both journeys have been leading toward this very moment. There is something undeniably fated about your connection, something that transcends explanation. To them, it feels as if two pieces of a puzzle, long separated, are finally finding their way back together. They've never been one to believe in destiny, but with you, it's hard not to. The more they reflect on their life, the clearer it becomes that every choice, every heartbreak, every detour was guiding them toward you. Now, as they sit with their thoughts, they find themselves immersed in everything you've shared, your ideas, your beliefs, the way you see the world. They read your words carefully, absorbing every meaning and nuance. You've spoken of soul connections, telepathic bonds, angel numbers, and synchronicities, concepts that once seemed mysterious but now feel strangely familiar. Through you, they've begun to perceive life through a new lens. Things they once dismissed as coincidence now feel like divine orchestration. It's as though your presence has awakened something long dormant within them. The idea of a soul connection, a bond that defies time and space, has taken root in their heart. The more they think about what lies between you, the more convinced they become that this connection is real. There's a profound sense of knowing, an ancient familiarity, as if your souls have danced together across lifetimes. Each time they imagine you, there's an echo of recognition, a silent whisper that says, "It's you." They've also begun to sense what you described as a telepathic bond, that unspoken understanding that bridges the miles between you. There are moments when they feel your presence without reason, a sudden wave of warmth, a flicker of emotion that mirrors what they imagine you might be feeling. It's as if an invisible thread links your hearts, allowing connection without words. This realization both comforts and humbles them, reminding them that some bonds are far greater than logic or explanation. Your belief in angel numbers and signs from the universe has inspired them to look for meaning in their own life. Lately, they've noticed small coincidences that feel too perfect to ignore, a repeated number, a song lyric that mirrors their emotions, a dream that brings your face vividly before them. Each sign feels like a gentle nudge from the universe, whispering, "Keep going. You're on the right path." What they once might have dismissed as chance now feels like confirmation that something higher is at work, guiding them back to you. They understand that this journey back to you may take time, and they accept that fully. They are no longer in a rush, no longer desperate to force what must unfold naturally. There is peace in their patience, because they know the destination of their journey is you, always you. You are the place where their heart feels most at home. And even if the road is long, they trust that every step, every lesson, every challenge will eventually lead them back to where they belong, by your side. Your person is deeply committed to rebuilding what was once lost. They are driven by an unwavering determination to make this relationship not just work, but thrive. They are not ready to let go. In truth, they never truly did. Instead, they are intent on creating something lasting, something built on honesty, compassion, and shared growth. To them, you are not just someone they love, you are the other half of their soul, the missing piece that makes their world whole. From the very beginning, they've felt something special about you, a sense of balance and harmony that no one else has ever brought into their life. But their journey to this realization has not been easy. They have faced countless obstacles, internal and external, that tested their faith in love and in themselves. There were moments of doubt, times when fear clouded their judgment, and times when the distance between you felt impossible to bridge. Yet, through it all, one truth has remained constant: their love for you. It is this love that has sustained them, that has given them the strength to confront their own flaws and grow beyond them. Now they stand at a turning point, poised between the weight of the past and the promise of a new beginning. They know they cannot undo what has been done, but they can choose to move forward with humility and intention. Their heart is open in a way it never was before, ready to listen, to learn, and to love without fear. They want you to know that you have changed them. Your influence, your presence, even in absence, has reshaped who they are. They've learned what it means to truly care for another soul, to see love not as possession, but as a sacred connection rooted in respect and understanding. They no longer want to simply have you in their life, they want to honor you, to cherish you, and to grow alongside you. And though uncertainty still lingers, one thing is certain in their heart: they are willing to do whatever it takes. They are ready to rebuild, to heal, and to love with the depth and honesty you've always deserved. They may stumble, they may falter, but their intentions are pure and unwavering. You are their beginning, their lesson, and their homecoming. Now, as they look toward the horizon of what could be, hope glimmers once again. The past no longer defines them, it has shaped them. The love they carry for you is no longer reckless or afraid, it is patient, mature, and real. And as they wait, heart open and spirit humbled, they hold one prayer close, that when the time is right, your paths will converge again, not by chance, but by destiny.